Hello, what's up YouTube? Ronnixphotography, and in this tutorial I want to show you how you can easily get amazing skin tones in Photoshop using two adjustment layers. And if at all you find this video really helpful, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. And if at all this is what you have been looking for or searching for, this is the right tutorial for you. So before you can proceed, you have to always make sure you look at the image and you see what kind of colors that you want to add into the image. And for this case, we're just going to be using two adjustment layers to get nice and amazing skin tones out of this beautiful image right here. So what we're going to do, first of all, come to window and you come and select gradients. So just come and select gradients, and it's going to open your gradients within Photoshop. So in this case, we want first of all reveal that hidden photographic toning option that is going to help us to color grade this image. So for newer versions of Photoshop, we don't usually have this option that has photographic toning in our Photoshop. So just want to recover or uncover and reveal it to be showing in our Photoshop so that we can use it to color grade the skin tones of this very image. So what we want to do, just going to come to our gradients. Remember, we just came to window and selected gradients, and the window is open right here. So under gradients, just come and click on these icons right here. I hope you can see my cursor. And when you click right there, we have where it says legacy gradient. So just come and make sure you click on that option that says legacy gradients. And when it is selected, it means that we are going to be having that photographic toning option within our Photoshop. So we're just going to come right here to the adjustments and click right there. And we're going to come to our gradient map. So just come right here and select gradient map. And when you select gradient map, usually you may be having different colors right here. So after doing that, we're just going to come right here and click on this option right here. So you may be having a different color depending on the color swatches that you have right here. So just come and single left click here, and it's going to open your gradient editor. And under this, we're just going to scroll all the way down. You can see that now we have legacy gradients. So you can see that we have the legacy gradient option right here, and still when you scroll through you can't see the photographic toning filter or option. So I'm just going to come and click on this drop down icon, and I'm going to scroll through now, and under this you can see that we have photographic toning. So under this, just come and click on photographic toning, and in this you can see that we have different options or different filters right here. If at all I'm to click through, so you can see that we have gold. So these are colors that are close to skin tone. So just come and scroll through and look for a color that is close to skin tone. So for this case, I feel like this is really good, and it is a color that is close to skin tone in this case. So I'm just going to use Sapphire Antique, and this looks very great. So with Sapphire Antique selected, I'm just going to come and hit OK. But now we have a problem. The gradient is affecting, or the gradient map is affecting the overall image, and now we just want to select a blend mode that is going to leave it affecting less of the image and revealing the image quite better. And in this case, we're just going to come to normal and scroll all the way down to soft light. So you can see right now we have nice and amazing skin tones, but this is a little bit too much, or it is intense for this case. So what we're going to do, we're just going to come to the opacity and simply reduce or turn down the opacity of our gradient. So just come and turn it down. So I feel like at around 50 we can be good to go, and you can see the before and the after so far, and the image really looks amazing. But now it is affecting the shadow areas, and it is also color grading the shadow areas. So if at all you feel like your image is okay at this point, you can stop right here. But like I said, in this tutorial we are going to be using two adjustment layers. So we just want to remove the effect from affecting the shadow areas, and you know what we're going to do, we are just going to be using the blend if tool in Photoshop to remove the color grading from the shadow area. So just come right here to the gradient map layer and simply double click right there, and you have your layer style dialog box right here opened. So what we're going to do, we're just going to simply left click and drag this towards the right hand side until when you feel like the effect is getting away from the shadows. And right now what we want to do, we're just going to hold down alternate on the keyboard or alt on the keyboard, and we split this. So alternate and left click to split this, just like that. And until when this is really blending quite well or better within the image, and you feel like the effect is not intense within the shadows of the image. So just come and leave it at that. I'm just going to come and simply hit OK. So if at all you just want to see a preview for your layer style, you can come back right here, and with this selected you can see the preview of your layer style. So just come and hit OK. So this is the before and after. Before, after, you can see now we have amazing skin tone or skin colors, but we just want to apply a second adjustment layer. So just come right here and you come to contrast. So under contrast you can add contrast to the image to make it pop a little bit more, but that is not what I'm going to do in this case. Just come and select use legacy. So when you click on this, just want you to look at the image and you start dragging the contrast up. You can see it makes the image pop a little bit more, and it makes the contrast really more beautiful and amazing. You can see this. And when you turn off use the legacy and you turn up the contrast, this doesn't produce more or nicer results. But when you activate use the legacy and you turn this up slightly, you can see the image or the skin tones really get better and better, and the photo looks more and more amazing. So you can see right there we are good to go. So 11 looks good, and you can come and simply close this. You can see the before, the contrast, and the after, before, after, and this looks nice and amazing. So let's see the before and the after for the color grading process. So holding on the alternate and clicking right here, you can see the before and after, before, after, before, after. You can see how nice and beautifully done this has turned out to look. You can just look at the sun right here, before, after, and look at how amazing and beautifully done the skin tone has turned out to be and look. So this is how you can color grade your images using two adjustment layers within just Photoshop. And if at all you have found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to comment in the comment section if at all you have an issue or a query, and maybe I can put that in a tutorial later on in the future. Ronnix from ronnixphotography, thank you for watching, and see you in yet more amazing tutorials. And don't forget to keep practicing and also keep creating.